The wind was still, the tide unsure, a pull beneath the breath demure. No trumpet cried, no voice arose, yet something deeper still than prose. It found me not in dream or shout, but in a hush that drowned all doubt. The ocean's gaze, so wide and black, reached in my soul and pulled me back. I stepped beyond the skin of day, where light and warmth begin to fray. And in that plunge, no fate, no fame, just dust erased by sacred flame. I touched the glyphs on coral bone, they whispered things I'd never known. Not treasure, no, this sacred stone refused to ever be my own. The pulse beneath began to guide, a current language, not my pride. To name is not to cage or bind, but let the ancient paths unwind. The flame inside the ruin's eye did not consume, but asked me why. And in its warmth I came to see, it did not burn, I came to be. The pillars danced in broken rows, a song within the silence flows, a shattered temple not destroyed, but orchestrated in the void, a circle made of lines that weep, a stairwell winding into sleep. The whole was more than sum and dust, a design deeper than the crust. Not king or god, but silence spoke, the breath behind the fire and smoke, and through that voice the stones obeyed, the meaning by their shape conveyed. A rumble stirred the basalt seam, the pressure cracked the static dream, a gate unsealed with shriek and roar. We trespassed through a bleeding door. From walls once sealed came weeping brine that stung like memory, sharp as wine. A shape unbound began to rise, all eyes, all mouths, all ancient lies. But as it moved I saw the truth, not wrath but grief had made this sooth. Its form was birth, not death's demand, a god not slain but born unmanned. Each shard I found beneath the wave held songs no single soul could save, a tale dispersed in bone and flame. Each ruin bore another name, the current hummed in many keys, a unity through dissonance and seas. What one could lose, the many kept, a song preserved where others wept. And though the myth in pieces lay, its meaning walked in wild array. The more it scattered, the more it sang, the deep's own breath in every fang. A tremor gripped the temple's chest, where nothing woke and none could rest. No map could mark, no prayer could reach. The fear that only silence teaches. I held my breath beyond the known, my name unmade, myself outgrown. The current pulled, but I remained, where light had died and dark was named. And there I found what shapes the form, not strength but love endured in storm. The grief that carved the marble deep is what the gods themselves still keep. A creature passed with silent grace, its gaze untouched by time or place. It did not flee, it did not bow. It was, and that was holy now. It bore no words, but all it knew was older than the things I drew. A life that lived, and by its breath proclaimed a law beyond all death. I watched and wept, for it could be without the weight of needing me. It's being taught my heart to see, not what is mine, but what must be. He did not speak nor take a throne, but dwelled in coral, bone and stone. The one I sought was never far, but always hid within the scar. His voice was not the thunder's cry, but each small echo asking why. Each ruin bore his silent face, each breath unveiled a hidden grace. And now I know he was not gone, but watching through the kraken's yawn. Not distant, cruel, or raised above, but present still and made of love.